Welcome, welcome, welcome to Next Level Live, second installment of the three courses that we do. Next Level Believe, Next Level Live, and Next Level Lead. They all have their purpose, specific purposes. They all have different topic points, and I'm glad you chose to be a part of this one. First thing I'm going to go over today, this is orientation. This is kind of an orientation to let you know what we're doing, kind of a how we're doing this class and whatnot, so forth and so on. And so first thing is sign-in sheet. A lot of you guys were here for Next Level Believe, and you know what this is. If you weren't a part of this class, Next Level Believe, then you don't know what this is. And what this is a sign-in sheet. Okay, so every class we will pass a sign-in sheet, and on it you'll notice, just for tonight, a blank. Okay, when you guys all sign in, we'll go in and we'll retype this, or we'll use the same sheet, whatever we need to do. But if you'll notice, when you get this sheet, there's week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, and so on, all the way to week 8. First things first. We will not have week 8 this go around. So disregard week 8. It's not in play this time. We've shortened the class to 7 weeks because of the calendar and just some things that we couldn't fit week 8 in there. And so we've condensed it just a little bit and taken some things out. And so, but anyways, under each week you will see 4 columns. One is class. That's this class. So you check mark the box under class for week 1. SRVC means service. In other words, we're talking about Sunday service. So since this class happens on Sunday night, obviously there will be a church service that Sunday. That's the service that I'm talking about. So check the box if you were here for that service. Cell means your discipleship group. Okay, that's your discipleship group. If you were at your last discipleship group, which for my group, Paul, Pee Wee, that would be this past Wednesday night. If you did not have one, okay, then check it as if you were here. Okay, you get credit because it's not your fault that we canceled group. Or if we have prayer, like we had this past Friday night, that is your discipleship group. So just check the box if you're a prayer. And then Devo. Devo is the 4th column. That's if you've had your devotionals this week, okay? It's part of the Christian walk. If we're going to grow into leadership in the body of Christ, that we continue to feed ourselves spiritually. And so we want to make sure people are having your devotional time, just your time of Bible reading, prayer, whatnot, on your own with God. And so, general rule, I always get asked this question, well, what if I do 6 days, or what if I do 5 days of the week, or what if I do 4? Where's that cutoff to where I don't get to check the box or whatever? General rule, I'll just say if you've done 4 days for the week of devotionals, check the box. If you've done less than 4 days of the week in devotionals, you've gone the majority of your week not having touched base with God on your personal life. And so don't check the box if you've done less than 4 days, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and pass this around. And if you could, just sign the sheet up and check the boxes that are appropriate under week 1. All right, so you guys should have gotten 2 papers when you came in. If you did not, you can look behind Faith, and there should be 2 stacks unless we have more than we actually have copies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So somebody's without a copy, is that right? Okay, so I'll give you this one. Just get it from me at the end when I'm done referring to it here. First thing is Next Level Live class syllabus, okay? That's the dates that we're going to have class and the topics being covered during those classes, okay? So as you can see, 4-9, which is today, we got orientation, we got a servant's heart, and we got my place in the body, okay? Gifts overview. That's the classes for tonight. Every class, every week, there will be 2 subject matters being taught, 2 separate classes being taught. They're taught from 5:30 to 6:15ish, and then from 6:15ish to 7 o'clock, okay? So they're 45 minutes each. We'll take a quick recess between classes to take a break for bathroom breaks and such, and then we'll resume class after that, okay? So As usual, we do have childcare for this class. It's in the back. We pay childcare for Sunday night, and so we don't want there to be any excuse for people not to engage in the process. Okay, and so we do provide that. So that's your class syllabus. One thing to note, okay, we typically do try to say during Sunday service, hey, don't forget Next Level tonight, okay, and things like that. We try to as best as we can. However, I will say the only time that we are positively, without a doubt, going to announce regarding this class is if we deviate from this schedule, okay? So if you don't hear an announcement, keep this. Look for this. Look at this schedule and see if you're scheduled to meet, okay? That way you'll know. We will follow this schedule. If you look, there are a couple of dates like Easter and Mother's Day that we won't meet. But other than that, we're going to follow this, okay? So don't look for special announcements unless we deviate from this schedule, okay? All right, so if you'll look also at the other paper, this is called benchmarks. Benchmarks. Now, this is the, for lack of a better term, pass or fail criteria, if you want to call it that, for this class. And I'll go over this real quick and we'll talk about it. Number one, assigned scriptures. We scratch that because this class we don't have a test. What that was we used to give like scriptures that you would memorize, and at the end you will be tested over them. But we're not doing a test this class, and so don't worry about that. Number two, attend all class sessions. 2 unexcused absences allowed during the course of 8 weeks. Of course, I told you this time is 7. All missed classes must be completed via audio or video, and all work completed. Okay, we're videoing. Obviously, you can see we're videoing tonight. So we do have some of these classes already videoed, and we'll be posting these classes online. And the way you get to that class online is the same way you got to the Next Level Believe classes online. If you weren't a part of that, you can go to our website, www.reachlcf.com. You can scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page, and you'll see links there for Next Level Believe, Next Level Live, Next Level Lead, okay? Click on Next Level Live, okay? And it'll open up. If this is the first time you've been there and your cookies haven't saved it yet, it will ask for a password. Your password is the same as the web address, Reach LCF, okay? Once you have that password in there, then chances are your cookies will save it. Otherwise, keep up with the password, and you can go and you can watch those videos online. The reason why we do that is because this class is the process by which we are cranking out leaders in this body, okay? And so we cover a criteria of different subject matter of things that we find crucial to leadership in this body, okay? And so we want you to get everything that we teach regarding that, right? And so that's why we say go online and get the classes if you weren't here, okay? So some classes will have, for lack of a better term, homework and things to complete. Some classes won't. I will say most classes won't have any type of homework. And so, but you can go online. Most of them we will record video and audio. We'll have it posted. We'll have the fill-in sheets posted. We'll have any handouts posted on there. They'll all be in PDF form, so you can click the link, and it'll open up the PDF. You can print it out and whatnot. Okay, your proof to faith. Faith is the one that'll be running this class. Your proof to faith that you actually completed that online work is to turn in, show her your fill-in sheet, okay? You show her your fill-in sheet, she knows you've completed the class that you were absent for, okay? So, you got 2 unexcused absences allowed during the course of the 8 weeks. All missed classes, excused or unexcused, must be completed by video. Why do I do that? It's because there again, we're taking people through a process to assume a leadership role in this body. If I can't count on people to show up for a class on Sunday night, chances are, or any other night for that regard, chances are you're not going to be able to fit in your schedule of being any high-level leadership role in the body, because let's just face it, leadership is demanding, right? And certain things will require, let's say you're a discipleship group leader, that will require you to do an extra night during the week, right? And so this is your extra night during the week to see if you can facilitate that in your schedule. Some people's schedules are busier than others, so forth and so on. But this is your proving process that you can actually be on time to things, you can be faithful to things other than Sunday church, and pull that off in your life. Okay, let's see. I did say unexcused absence. Okay, it's because I get it, right? I get it that cars break down. I get it that kids get ill. I get it that we sometimes, God forbid, get sick and have emergencies, and sometimes we have to work on Sundays and blah, 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 blah. I get things that are out of your control, beyond your control. I understand that, okay? And so that's why I said 2 unexcused absence. But, you know, an unexcused absence means I just didn't feel like coming. I was tired, right? And I went out to dinner instead of coming, right? That's unexcused. And so just, you get it. Emergency versus not emergency. Things you can help versus things that you can't, all right? So number 3, attend Sunday services regularly. There again, 6 out of 8 during the course of the class. We have 7 weeks this time. Be plugged into a discipleship group and be being discipled. There again, 6 out of 8. Discipleship is verified by your discipleship group leader. And when I say discipled, we can go to discipleship groups and we can attend a discipleship group, right? And we can just be a fly on the wall and we can even participate. But being discipled, right? Submit your life to somebody versus just attending a meeting is completely 2 different things, right? And so that's why we speak to discipleship group leaders. At this level in the process, we will begin to coordinate more with discipleship group leaders than we did in Believe, okay? and verify, hey, how's this person doing their spiritual life? There again, this is the process by which we give leadership away in the body of Christ. And so we want to know, I don't follow you guys around, right? Some of you guys are in my discipleship group. I have a little bit more contact with you. But others of you, I don't know what you're up to during the week. I don't know, because you're in somebody else's group. You're being discipled by somebody else. So bottom line, if I'm going to trust you to build lives under my authority that I'm accountable for as a pastor, right? That I'm accountable for as a pastor, I need to know what you're going to put into them. Okay? Therefore, I need to know what's in you and how your spiritual life is. And the only way I'm going to do that is talk to who is discipling you. All right? And so if you're not being discipled, how are you going to disciple somebody else? Can't give somebody something that you don't have. All right? Complete any given assignments during the class. There will be some assignments given during the course of this class. There is some online work that you'll need to do. We've changed this class up a little bit this time. Primarily, this is the first time we've done a couple of things that we're going to do, and we'll explain a little bit about that later. But you'll need to be sure that you complete any of those given assignments during the course of the class. Be faithful to your personal devotion time. That's how we track that with the sign-in sheet. We've already talked about that. And then complete a gift/passion survey and begin to fulfill a function by the end of this course. Okay? If you have not filled out a gift passion survey, you can see me at the end of class and you can get one of those from me, and I'll be happy to give you one. Okay, and you can fill that out and get it back to me. We'll give you your results as soon as we get them, and we'll explain them to you and go over any of that we need to. Okay, so does all that make sense?